Okay, let us, I guess we'll just examine for now. What's in that wastebasket? Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Investigations are to be carried out by professionals scientifically. She's not gonna let us check out the crime scene, is she? Hey, Apollo, my very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious. I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. Better check out what we came here to find at least. Hey, I'm... Apollo, look, that stand. I thought they were gonna do the same thing again. It says Eldoon. I've noticed. Well, we've solved the case of the missing stand at least. Though the circumstances could stand to be better. Okay, well, maybe I need to talk to her for a bit and then she lets me actually touch things. Case. Detective Sky? Quiet, please. It's snack time. What? Munch, 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 munch. How loud does she need to chew? How long is snack time? We're not making much progress here. You must not be very busy. I never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years and they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life. He? Who's he? An ex-defense attorney? Who else could it be? Maybe you're talking about Gosh, come on, Apollo. Put 2 and 2 together. Detective Sky? Quiet, please. It's snack time. How much snack time is there gonna be? What do I need to do to get this woman to fucking, like, let me do anything? Jesus. I already showed her the letter. How about this phone? Is this your phone? If you could spare a moment to take a look at this. You see that I'm extremely, extremely busy. Eating snacks, yes. Busy eating snacks, I'd say. I mean, who does she refer to as he? I'm pretty sure that she's talking, well, she could be talking about Phoenix or, well, I think even Edgeworth became a defense attorney, I think, right? For a bit. I don't know. Does the Edgeworth game happen before this, I'm guessing? I think it was, like, I'm guessing it might have happened, like, as a side story after the original trilogy. Yeah, this is going nowhere fast. Could you look at these bloomers? She doesn't want to look at the bloomers. I want to look at the bowl. Did he not? Are you like, are you not a... Well, I know he just defends in a couple of cases. Okay, what the we need this chick to stop. Can I... Okay, we need to kill everyone. Remember, that's how we do everything. Try talking about the defendant. Snack time again. Oh, he was always a prosecutor? Okay. I don't know. First trial, the last case, and trial tribulation. Oh, okay. You're suddenly... Yeah, I know it's the stand. Okay. Well... Time to get out of here because she's being a huge bitch. Let's talk to Mr. Eldoon. We found your card. There's a dead man. There was a dead man in it. Oh, Mr. Eldoon. Hello? Looks like he left. We found his stand and everything. What about our free bowl? Oh, too bad. Looks like we'll have to wait a little longer for that bowl. So sorry. Oh, what a bummer. Cop still there? Cop is still there. What if I go in the garage? Is somebody going to be in the garage? Nope. I had to put earphones on because Under turned the TV down so you're open on the laptop. Wait, why did he... Is everything okay? Dun, dun, dun. I guess we go to the clinic. Is there anything new at the clinic? Something happened at the clinic. Ah, you're back. Ran into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Who, me? No, I'm fine, really. What's this? So there's a problem? No problem. Well, actually, I got a defense request. A defense request? That is a problem. Huh? I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request was for me! Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? Thanks, Phoenix. Oh, okay, I gotcha. But you guys said that you feel like it's fixed now? He's doing that on purpose, I know it! Actually a relief to be so thoroughly ignored. Murder. The belt for the washer was on the bottom. Oh, okay, yeah. And if it's good that that was an easy fix, because yeah, usually it's just a belt issue, and you can reseat that pretty easily. Yeah, no, it's the belt's supposed to be attached to the motor and then the drum. So, what about this defense request? Related to the murder in People Park, actually. Guess what? We found Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you now? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was? That funny detective lady won't let us on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved in this. You know her? You could say that. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time. That would make her about the same age as me. That's my dad, he knows all the police types. Oh wait, maybe you know that other guy too. That other guy? That shining prince on the motorcycle. Prince? Oh gosh. Now you can't make food because the washer's in the... Oh no, well, I mean, soon. Do you have anything that you can like snack on in the meantime? Apollo, tell me about this prince of Trucy's. Indulge a concerned father. He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? You know him? My guess is he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. Younger brother? Okay. His brother? We're acquaintances after a fashion. Javier Gavin, rock and roll god incarnate. What? Javier, what a lovely name. He's so dreamy. He's also way older than you. Please stop. I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out there? I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. Now what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park? Yeah, that detective woman won't let us. Is it okay? Yeah. No, it's totally... I'm not going to be playing it today. Once I finish streaming, I'm probably going to cook, and then I might play more like No Man's Sky or something on the PC. But you're totally free to check out the library and play stuff. Why don't you have any snacky food, RC? Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to this detective. White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is. Yes, it's cocaine. No problem, Ellie. Because most of it in the UK is unhealthy. Well, don't talk about unhealthy food to me, RC. I live in the land of unhealthy food. unscrupulous things. Yeah, just take it to her. It'll be fine. You see, she loves cocaine. Oh, and tell her I said hi. Gotta go to the office, get the cocaine for the lady. Okay. Examine. Under the top hat. This must be the silk top hat Mr. Wright mentioned. Just read the differences in ingredients. Yeah, exactly. I know you like being healthy, yes, but like just you eating junk food in the UK is probably like as healthy as me eating regular food here in the US. It's bad. Let's take a closer look, huh? Whoa! You know what this is, Trucy? I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me. This is getting more and more suspicious. White powder placed gingerly into pocket. Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is. Yeah, I told you, it's cocaine. Let me examine this white powder. Mysterious white powder with the alleged ability to improve Detective Sky's mood. Like, just read the label. The bottle has a label on it. Can you read it? Not a word. I'm not sure I speak whatever language this is written in. That's too bad. I guess we're stuck with this mysterious bottle of white powder. The white powder looks like it is, but they're dumb. I don't know how, well, I guess, I mean, as a defense attorney, you'd probably want to know like a lot of the basics like fingerprints and blood testing and stuff like that, but he is new, so maybe he doesn't know. Even Phoenix didn't know at the beginning. Well, see, oh, I gotcha. Well, yeah, I mean, it's usually good to have both. Yeah, mysterious bottle of white powder. I guess it doesn't say anything on the side. Or the top. Okay. Well, time to go give the white powder to the lady. Isn't for it. I don't understand women's sizes, but I think so. I mean, I think I wore like I think the dress that I have is a size 15 dress. I don't know if I can fit in it right now, though. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Yeah, his secret stash of cocaine. Hey, you want some cocaine? Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's going on, Showtime? Welcome on in. Does this ring any bells? Is that? It couldn't. Where did you get that? I brought it from the office. You work at the Wright & Co. law offices, yes? Yeah, sort of. Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry, who did you say you were? Also, hi. How are you doing, Seer? Yeah, Ellie's 5'1". Ellie is... I met Ellie, and Ellie was quite a bit shorter than me. Trying a crock pot chicken Alfredo. Oh, that does so... You know, I really need to use... Because I have a rice cooker that's technically a multi-cooker. I really should use it to make more stuff like that. Just like toss in, set the timer, and forget type meals. Because I totally could. I have a lot of chicken and like pasta and stuff like that. I just need to mix stuff together and just be like... Set that. Maybe I should do that like when I stream. Set stuff in there and like set it so when I'm done streaming, it's like, bam, food's done. This is your first time at the computer? Oh yeah? Well, good. Were you doing more cleaning today or other stuff? Yeah. Your friends are all in. Wow. Well, I'm 5'9". Am I an anomaly? Although apparently 5'9" is like just below or the average, I think, in America. Well, it might be below average. I don't really know. Bedroom and bathroom scrubbed down. Yeah. Oh, well, thanks. I mean, it's okay. I guess you put up with me, so it's fine. Yeah. Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. But, well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, Then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice. And that's always like the worst part to get rid of. Like, I don't know, I probably look pretty toned most of the time, but I do have like a stomach. No, the main character is Apollo Justice. That's me. You just don't see my face because I'm the main character. But yeah, it's a really, I would highly recommend playing through the Phoenix Wright and other Ace Attorney games. But apparently like the really like good ones and important ones to play are the original trilogy, this one, which is Apollo Justice, and then Dual Destinies, which are like the really good ones. And then there's also like the one with Edgeworth, and I think there's other stuff too. Yeah, I really need to get into yoga, RC. I need to get back to doing my Ring Fit adventure videos. I just haven't had the inclination to do so, just because things have been weird the past few weeks. This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints? I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. White powder memories. Wow, Apollo, way to make it sound terrible. If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. We'll dust for prints. Well, she's quite the eager beaver all of a sudden. Okay, now we're no longer gonna have issues with her just saying the same thing and making it snack time. Takes it. What? But you? Well, you know, it's fine. I'm not. I think that yours are pretty great already, but you know what? It's not my decision whether or not you have more. Yes, you're spoiled. It's fine. Treat him like Sherlock Holmes. Well, apparently Sherlock Holmes has to be like an asshole. From what I talked about with Zunder, at least if you were gonna use the name and the likeness, like he just has to be a jerk. Oh, that's right. Well, yeah, but well, yeah. Okay, go ahead. You guys do what you want. I mean, it's not like Ellie only listens to me in very rare cases, which is okay. The report came in late last night. The body was found much as you see it now, except it was a real body. But why? Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. Well, what was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. They hate religious. They hate religion. They shot him in the temple. Actually, the temple's like your face area. Author Sherlock Holmes hated the cat. Really? I did not know that. A pistol? Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age. Unless you're a cop or a gangster. Incidentally, the victim's name was Paul Maractus. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. Oh, so the doctor, so he won't be able to sue the doctor because the doctor's dead. Maractus's autopsy report added to the court record. I always trip over that name. Is he said so? Oh, okay. So it's more like consistency rather than, because I don't want you to experience like the horrible back pain involved with having boobs that are way too big. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I had to think about it more. I got you know, when you think about boobs, things get confusing because you're just like, they're really good, and then that's all. You read a lot of Arthur Conan Doyle's works. Oh, you were talking about that. I thought you were talking about the boob. I don't know what's happening. No, you're not. I don't know. You already have a lot of physical problems from what I have heard from you, RC. So I'm sorry I didn't also account that into there. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, just get to whatever level of fitness or body that you want. That's the big thing. That no one wears them. Well, yeah, because the bra industry is like a crock of shit anyway that literally overcharges for stuff. Well, that's really just the women's clothing industry in general, but like lingerie and stuff it's cool, but it's way overpriced. Yeah. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off, pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me. Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from. A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner it's Phoenix, right? No, it's, oh no, he's there. Kill him. Take that! Who's the old guy? This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself. He's famous in this part of town. Yeah, because they're expensive. Yeah, exactly. When are we gonna get indie? There probably are already people like that, but. Lord, yeah, no. Like, once you're past a certain point, it's just like, yeah, it's hard to do things without them. He's famous in this part of town, yeah. Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work. Thanks. Noodle stand added to the court record. What sort of person was the victim, anyway? You mean, what did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor? Starting to see a connection here. Your story. When they last longer than a week? Yeah. Who? Me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene. Detective Sky. I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist. Oh, were you studying abroad? Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. But when I got back here, they threw me in criminal affairs, just like that. Why didn't you just become a forensics expert in Europe? Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay to people back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? What? What's that look for? I was involved in an incident before I left, but Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owe them. Really? I had no idea. If she's been out of the country for a while, she probably doesn't know Mr. Wright's current, state of affairs. He was like, I want to be all boob. Wow. Another. Wait, you already had one, RC? Jesus. Does it like run in the family or something? Oh, to have another. Okay, sorry. I read, because the way I read it, I was like, but I thought, okay. They grew back. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to catch up on the conversation. Oof, jeez. You have to, out of context, things look really weird. I'm like, dang, RC, you just can't hold back that much boob. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes? Waki Kitaki. I don't know if he's the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violently in the detention center. I see. Why was he arrested in the first place? You're a defense attorney, aren't you? You're not his by any chance? Actually, yes, I am. Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow. What? Oh, no, the victim. I was not. Okay, I know I may be crude, and I say dumb stuff, but no, I'm not that, like, insensitive to be like, oh, boob reduction, but they already look so good. Or when people, like, want implants, and the people are like, but you already look fine, don't do it. And I'm like, it's their body to do whatever they want with it. Like, just let people do what they want. He was for science. No, I was not. I don't do that all the time, okay? This is a serious conversation. Tell us a bit more about the victim. Yeah. Well, let's see. Apparently he's the physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off, too, from the sound of it. The clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic. Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there? What, you've been to the clinic? Yeah, though on a related issue. I told the detective about the case of the stolen noodle stand. Did you tell her about the panties as well? What are you talking? Ellie, don't call me out in our private conversations. It's not all the time. It's not my fault when like you say things and then I'm like, what? And that's my immediate reaction. It's not, I'm not crude. I'm just very interested in things. I'm curious. There we go. I'm curious. Dr. Maracus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here. That would seem to be the case. You get a non-crude cat. Wow, all my quotes are not. Look, oh, his lizard fell on top of him and it was too big for him. Don't get too big of a lizard or it'll fall on top of you. Or if it does fall on top of you, you'll die, like Clayton from Kingdom Hearts. You should have had a smaller lizard. Don't ever get an animal that you can't handle. That was the lesson there. Why? Don't ask me. Okay, well, can I show you the phone now? Sorry, I don't think I can help you with that. I think you need more than just scientific help. But ask me anything you like. Just ask scientifically. Okay, just ask, okay. Court record. Check. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't even know exactly what the context of that is at all. There's a bucket. Oh man, look at us examining. Oh, what's this? Huh? Yeah, that's not crude. Oh god. Oh man, I made things weird. Look at this, Apollo. Mr. Eldoon spelled his name backwards on this side. I think that says noodle. As in Eldoon's noodles? Huh, oh, I get it. So the name of a store is the same whether you read it forwards or backwards. Yeah, I guess it would be. Well, except for the last S. Then how about a store called Team Meat? What? Trucy, no. No. Here's a gift card. Wow, I never promised anybody a gift card. It's just a postcard. Yeah. Close, but then that would be Tam Mat backwards. And what kind of store is that? Why, a store that sells meat. It's not meat unless it's Team Meat. Oh, okay, cool. You just made that up. There's a big drum. Is that literally the only thing we can examine on this thing? Yeah, everybody, like, look, to be fair, Ellie has been waiting on a card forever, and she is not shy to remind me about that. Because I am terrible, and I have her address, and I know it works. So I need to send, well, part of the reason why I didn't send it is because when she was in Japan, I tried sending her something, half of the stuff showed up and the other half did not, because I'm terrible at doing things. Yeah, it'll happen. Like I said, before the end of this month, we have 12 more days in April. Yeah, don't worry. Maybe I should just have an IRL stream where I am like doing that so you guys can hold me accountable. I just won't, I'll have all the letters off camera. Yeah. You just need to bother me every morning. Well, I mean, I feel like I bother, well, Ellie tells me that I don't bother her because if I was bothering her, she would just ignore me, to be fair. But yeah, we kind of back and forth on who initiates conversation. Although I guess she does initiate more. Unless I like wake up and I'm like, good morning. Can I send a message and say postcard? Yeah. Romantic scented letters like the ladies did? Well, it wouldn't, I don't have any scents other than me. I'll do a workout and I'll just rub the card over my sweaty body and let it dry. And then you'll have Ode to Chaos. You know, most people would charge for that, probably. Just tell you were being annoying. Wow! Well, you don't ever tell me that, but I don't, like, talk to you, like, a lot. Hi, Kat. We were talking about postcards and things, and I was looking at things. I don't have cologne. I'm not somebody who cares too much about, like, cologne smells, because I have a bad sense of smell, and if I can't smell it, I'm like, I don't know. Is this good? Is it too much? Nobody knows. Yeah, for science. We were also talking about breast reductions. What? You guys were bringing up the boobs. I did not bring up the boobs. I just talked. I was like, oh, well, I guess we're talking about boobs now. I'm innocent in all of this. I'm just playing Apollo Justice, and you guys are talking about whatever, and I'm just like, okay, well, I guess this is what we're doing. You want to regret? Okay. Here, give me just a second. This mannequin is dressed up to look like a police officer. I'm seeing one at the station. A mannequin in place of a body. The body of the victim has already been removed. You think the victim was the noodle stand thief? What, you think someone killed him because he stole it? Yeah, taking care of business, little Plum Kitaki style. Try not to sound too eager about that, please. Yeah. No, I will. We will do it. Okay, well here, you know what? Since I was on the topic of Japan anyway, we'll say that I went fishing when I went to Japan, which I totally did in between the time that I was hanging out with Ellie and my family. Ellie can corroborate with that, but that's totally true. Because everybody who goes to Japan goes on fishing trips. Yeah, that reminds me. Oh yeah, because you just redeemed another postcard. I mean, I did send Kat her postcard. But, I mean, that was like at the very beginning of the postcard time. So, I'm not singling people out. Sometimes things happen. Okay, whatever. But everybody's, yeah. Do I have family in Japan? My brother's still there until the end of this month. And then he's moving back to Washington, I think. But yeah, no. So it was off the coast of Japan. And we were fishing for, I have to see what kind of fish live in Japan. Oh, a pufferfish? Or is it blowfish? Why is that not on here? Pufferfish, yes. Which is fugu in that is Japanese, I think. Did I say it right? Is it fugu? Oh, so yours wasn't a postcard? Oh yeah, yours was a picture sign. I gotta figure out a thingy. Yeah, they do have unique salmon tuna. Anyway, we're going for pufferfish because I like to live on the edge, which means catching my own pufferfish, but not cutting it myself, because if you cut a pufferfish wrong, you'll die because they're very poisonous. But only if you cut like the poison sac thing. Yeah. It was a beautiful... Well, you know, I will say, when I first got to Japan, it started snowing. But after the snow, it got better. Yeah, you are, I know. It's fine. It will happen. I promise you. I know, I've been saying that for months. There's just been a lot going on. And I think I need to go to the, post office and get more international stamps. To be perfectly honest. But yeah. I guess wants to split a trip. I mean, I wouldn't mind splitting a trip because, gee, it's expensive. It's expensive to go to Japan. That's why, well, I've already been talking to Ellie, and I've told multiple people, Hawaii is really cheap for me to get to, and my mom has a place there for, staying over at while doing other things. So I was like, all right, we're gonna go to Hawaii next. Scooter, depending on where the post office is. Yeah, I mean, the post office is only about 1.5 miles away, and there is a mail slot in my mailbox, so I can send mail out from there. Or I can even like have the post office guy come to my house and just be like, here's a stack of letters. They're all going out to my fans. I'm very famous. Because, yeah. And then, okay. So basically, I was in Japan. I keep getting sidetracked. There's a lot going on. I went to Japan to go out for pufferfish. We were on just a small fishing boat because if you're on too big of a boat, you scare the pufferfish away. I don't know if that's actually true, but in the case of the story, we're gonna say it's true. And it was a cloudless day until we got out to the point where we were gonna actually get the pufferfish. And then a storm happened, and our boat, we'll call it a boat, it was smaller. It got hit by lightning. Oh no. But it's okay, because I'm also an experienced spear fisherman. And so we ended up, even though we all fell off the boat, we're all very good at spear fishing and also swimming. And yeah, of course, every man worth his salt knows how to spearfish. I currently don't have all my spears on me because that's dangerous. We leave those at the fishing shack. Wouldn't the spear attract lightning? Only if you stick like the metal part up. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Even though we were all tossed overboard because lightning struck the boat and split it. So yeah, we had to catch pufferfish with spears, which is dangerous because, as I said before, there's poison sacs in them. But we're all very good at it. We're the best at spearfishing. So I have #1 spearfisher award behind me. You just can't see it because the green screen's in the way. And I don't like to brag because, stay humble, right? But yeah. So then we caught a lot of pufferfish on spears and we swam like 3 miles back to shore. Just another day in the pool, right? And then we had pufferfish and it was delicious and nobody died. The end. And then I saw Ellie. That was like the icing on the cake because Ellie is amazing. But unfortunately, I didn't save any pufferfish for her. Sorry, Ellie. Maybe next time. Okay, anyway, let's keep examining. Say he died. What's with the bucket? Does that mean she was a mermaid? Well, I mean, Ellie could be a mermaid. She would... Okay, I don't want to... That sounds bad. I was like, she would probably enjoy, like, bringing people to their deaths. Only if they were, like, really dumb. Ellie doesn't take bullshit, which is why I think it's kind of funny that she's dealt with me for so long. But I guess it's just because I just make bad jokes. I'm not really a bad person. I'm a nice guy. Oh, I was apologizing because I regaled Showtime with a fishing adventure where I said that I totally went pufferfish fishing in Japan and caught a bunch of them when I was doing my expert spearfishing, but I ate it all before I went to meet up with you. So I was apologizing. I don't even know if you like pufferfish. I don't know. No, she didn't starve. She's fine. To be perfectly honest, well, I don't do it as much because she's at home now and she has more access to things. But when Ellie was in Japan, she could tell you that I was very adamant about making sure that she was fed. I just didn't feed her any pufferfish. Yeah. And this is Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand, obviously. It does say Eldoon in big letters, doesn't it? And that mark on his paper lantern there looks familiar. It's going to be a little weird telling him what with the corpse and all. Anyway, that wraps up 3 of our cases. That's right, congratulations, Apollo. And leaves us with 1 case that's worse than all 3 put together. Murder. What? She is not, well, pufferfish are not related to mermaids. What? No, because they eat, it's okay. There's a lot of pufferfish out there. Actually, that's terrible. That's like saying, well, I murdered your best friend, but there's plenty of humans out there. Whatever. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I didn't think about that. I was in for the thrill of the hunt, and then I lost myself. Okay, well, blue tarps have been placed on the ground around the stand. Apollo, I bet the victim was going to have a picnic here. I guess he could have eaten all the noodles he wanted. Don't touch those. Those are preserving the crime scene. Oh, I guess the police put these tarps here after all. Yes. Salt. And, wait. Yeah. I'm descended from the wild hunt. Man, I wish I was that badass. Okay, I was kind of hoping that there... What is this sign? No, okay, well, I guess I need to... Well, let me go check out the trash can. That's what I was curious about before. There's got to be a good clue or two around here. You and your trash cans. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look! Another pair of underwear? Wow, Apollo, you're a genius at finding panties. Oh, no. The quadruple cheat. Oh, yeah. Well, okay, to be fair, I didn't think it was going to be that big, but it was good, right? Even if it was probably far more food than you ever needed. Yeah. Well, panties and bloomers are apparently the same thing in their eyes. Yeah, no, they had, like, Japan had a lot of really cool, like, well, I'd say really cool. Some of the seasonal burgers were weird, but their McDonald's has, like, so much variety, and they had peach pies. Like, see, they had a lot of really cool stuff. They also had some weird stuff. Like this one time that they had a wide burger that I sent it to Ellie and she was like, this is just a burger that's like an inch wider than usual. And I was like, that's kind of disappointing. So much. Oh, I'm sorry, Ellie. I mean, at least it was better than the bread. Well, I mean, everything is better. I can't, we can't really. Italian McDonald's hires Michelin chef to create season. Wait, really? That's actually really cool. See, the selection in America is so boring, but people don't care because they're like, this is what we have. So it's kind of cool to see other places like have more variety. Japan, yeah, you suck on trash food. Well, America is the king of trash food, which I don't really know if that's something to be proud of, but oh no, I'm sorry. That's why I was like, should I say it? And I was like, well, it's too late. I already started saying it. Double wide burger and server for the trash. They could. Yeah, but you have such like good food, Kat. That's why I want more pictures of food. See, you guys are all like, oh, you just asked for pictures of like boobs and stuff. No, I accept all pictures from women. Maybe that doesn't sound any better. What is the bread? It's a terrible loaf of bread that Ellie bought thinking that it was just regular sandwich bread, but it was not. Because Japan likes to make things really sweet or different. Burger or boob? Like, what boobs? Which boobs? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, yeah. Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't... They're not mine. Of course they're not. You only had one pair. But these have been stolen too? Yeah, those are the bloomers for Kataki Lady. Well, we've solved the mystery of the bloomers. Let's go show the bloomers to... Wait, is she going to be there? She's not here. I have your bloomers. Yeah, I did. Well, boobs are everywhere. Yeah, the nameplate, Kataki, yeah. That's so cool. Short and blunt, like any good gangster. Oh, let's change our name. How about WAA? Maybe that's too short and blunt. What do you think? No comment. Okay, well, I can go as I please. Okay, let's go talk to Mr. Noodle. Yeah, Haichu is really good. Oh, he's still gone. Okay. Oh, wait, maybe I can go to, let's go to the detention center. Nope. Okay, maybe I still need more clues. Oops. Mr. Noodle, yeah. And golden curry. Oh, I do love curry. Oh no, I don't want to go to Eldune's house. I want to go to the park. Jesus. There's so much. Why couldn't they just give you more? Why couldn't they just have the map and you just go to wherever on the map? I feel like that would have been a lot more intuitive. Coco's curry. Oh yeah, Coco's curry was really good. I did like it, even though you're like, it's like fast food curry. And I'm like, holy shit, all of the fast food in Japan, like tempura and all that, it's amazing. It's just like, no matter where we went, it was delicious. Except, well, there was the one place where they had a lot of like cold tempura, which it still tasted good, but it definitely would have been better if it was all hot. But it was still nice. Check my bloomers. You don't want to check the bloomers. Okay. What else could we examine? As I keep looking at the cart. It's a knife. A shiv, to be precise. Ooh, lingo. The defendant, Waki Kitaki, is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him. Wait, but wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Look at this. There's a handprint on the shiv. A handprint? Then there might be a fingerprint. Let's investigate. Okay, well, you're just doing that on your own, I guess. Yeah, now you want, yeah. You know, I was mad, Ellie, because I think yakiniku was the one thing that I didn't get while I was there. Because we talked about it, and I think we passed by a few places, but they were also, like, really expensive. More ground than beef. Oh. Bot pack. Yeah, well, the bot packs might be similar. But yeah, no, I mean, a lot of things like the McDonald's, like fast food in Japan's really good because the food laws are much better in Japan. Well, pretty much any place outside of the US has good food laws. Right, first choose the fingerprint you want to examine. Choose a fingerprint. Look closely at the handle. See, there's more than one fingerprint here. Those black spots? That's right, pick the one you want to analyze. That's the really dark one? Right, let's get detecting. Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. Yeah, it's expensive, but I've heard it's very good. And usually, like, there's a lot of meat involved, or you can pay like per gram and everything. First, sprinkle some aluminum powder over the print. Just touch the screen like this, see? The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminum powder, so you just dust it on and blow it off. Blow? Trucy, please. It's like whistling. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just put your lips together. Wow, amazing! It's like magic! No, you're just blowing. It's just blowing. You're lucky enough to always get invited and they paid for you? Yeah. It's fine. Isn't it though? Right, let's give it a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder. I'm blowing! Oh, okay, I could just talk and that counts as blowing. I blew it! I blew it! Trucy instantly knew how to whistle. Well, I don't know if she did. And no, I'm liking Final Fantasy VII Remake so far. Like, everything looks really good. The music is very good. I'm just seeing how, like, things are going. Some parts are kind of annoying because they the main cast, it's really cool because they've added a lot more characterization and stuff to them. Like, there's more backstory, there's just more personality. On the same token, there are bullshit characters that I did not care about at all in the original that really had no bearing on the story that they are like, okay, now this person has this whole huge backstory. And I'm like, I don't really care. Like, I don't care about Johnny. Like, it's like, oh, it's funny. He's dumb and he's here and here. And I'm like, but And then there's another character that shows up pretty soon. I haven't gotten him yet, but I know he exists. But he's like one of the Don Corneo, like, door guys. And he's got like this big, like this deep backstory and stuff. And and I'm like, I do not care about this man. I'm sorry. I know you're trying to like have more depth to like the stuff going on, but I mean, it's already enough that there's loads of people in the slums and everything that you deal with. And you're like, oh yeah, these are a lot of people. Oh, I dropped a plate on them. Whoops. We exploded stuff near them. Oh no. Yeah. And you're like, okay, I get it. But like, there's so many other characters now. And I'm just like, but I don't have the brain space for this, okay? I'm okay with the main cast getting like the glow up and having more, to talk about and everything, but when you add too many other characters in the mix, I'm just like, this is just a lot of fluff. Good, clear, quite impressive. Care about people. What are you talking? That's not true. I care about you a lot, Ellie. Not just your boobs. I mean, they're also cool, but that's besides the point. You're a huge Jessie fan? See, like them have like Biggs went Jessie, them having more, it's okay, because they were, a part of the group too. I'm talking about like I said, like Johnny, and then the other guy, I can't remember what his name is. Leslie? But that's not actually his name. Because yeah, later on you travel through the sewers with him for a while and he keeps telling you about like his life story, and I'm like, can I just get out of the sewers, please? Next, to match the print. The police office has samples so you can tell whose finger this print belongs to. That doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print. Yeah, Leslie the wimp, exactly. It just felt like it was unnecessary in some parts. Okay, pick the person whose print you think that is. You probably have a good idea whose knife this is already. Wow, that's a no match found. Okay, well. What if it's... Oh, that looks completely different. Well, no match found. Okay. What if it's her knife? Whoa, that's nothing like it. You wish there was a mute button for Aerith, though? What if they had an individual character voice slider? That would be amazing. Oh, okay, yeah, that's like a perfect match. That is totally a match. Wow, there's no denying it. That's walkies. So the fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yes, isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science. It's my life. Apollo, she's sparkling. And I'm dimming. Look sharp, spirits up. The real fight is yet to come. Chin up, Polly. Trial hasn't even started, I'm already losing. Knife added to the court record. Yeah, but the murder weapon was a gun, so the knife is just like circumstantial. You'll pitch that to Squeenix? Yeah, we will. So have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Good idea. I don't know what good it'll do. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this? Don't worry, it's like a right tradition. Some traditions I could live without. A gun knife. Oh no! It is a gun blade. Make sure you press R1 at the correct time. Or is it R2? I always get confused. It's the right button. Yeah, someday. Back to the agency. And now to the detention center. It's definitely worth a visit for sure. I would wait a little bit longer until we get to the point where everything's back to where it needs to be and everything's open. Because one of the things that really sucked is that we were slated to go to the Studio Ghibli Museum, but it like closed about a week before we even flew out because of everything going on, which makes sense. It was still kind of like, ugh, it sucks. You don't say that because you're totally biased. No, it was amazing. Like, as someone who just went there for like a week and a half, it was really good. And not just because Ellie was there, although that was definitely a bonus. Yeah. All right, let's end this recording for now. And then I'll probably take a really quick little break. Then we'll start the next recording.